Hello everyone, good morning from Singapore. Today I got another day full of delicious eats planned. First things first, I gotta see what the hotel breakfast here at the Four Seasons looks like, so let's head down now. Here at the Four Seasons breakfast, you can order one breakfast dish. Basically, they're all different egg dishes, so I decided to go for a build-your-own omelet, and I just got an omelet with a little bit of ham and mushroom. Oh, that is great. It's a very juicy omelet, and I love that they put a lot of butter in there, so it's very rich and flavorful. They have so many hot dishes, but I'm trying to keep it light today since I got so much other food planned, so I just went for the Chinese congee, and this is their chicken congee. Got a little bit of toppings, got the fried black beans, fried shallots, and a little bit of green onion. Oh, that is the best chicken congee you've had in a really long time. It's a very flavorful chicken base. There's small pieces of chicken, as well as the smooth congee, and you actually don't even need that many toppings on top, since it's already so flavorful. I also got a little dessert plate, because they have Peranakan desserts, which I think was very special, since Peranakan food on its own is already so rare, so I'm honestly surprised that the hotel has Peranakan desserts, and they also had a few different types of tropical fruit, so I got a little bit of passion fruit and pineapple. First off, I'll start with the passion fruit, which is one of my favorite tropical fruits of all time, and I already know that this is going to be great because, come on, tropical fruit in Singapore, it really doesn't get better than that. Oh, the passion fruit's great. It's got that iconic sweet tart flavor, very juicy, and I love all the little seeds. They also have Thai sweet pineapple, which I've never even had before, and it looks great because it has this really golden color, almost like pineapple in Hawaii. Oh, that is unbelievable. That might be better than a pineapple in Hawaii. That's just a pure sugar bomb. It's so sugary and sweet, very juicy and easy to eat, and it's not tart at all because it has a very low acidity to it. Now I want to move on to the Peranakan desserts. This one is a layered cake. Oh, that is magical. It is just like a layered cake, and it tastes like a spice cake, so I taste a little bit of cloves in there, because that is unlike anything I've ever had before. Next, I'll be going for a rice cake that looks like it's made with blue rice. Oh, that definitely tastes like a tropical dessert. You have the chewy blue rice cake on the bottom, and then a sweet coconut pandan paste on top. Finally, we have what looks like to be a pandan roll filled with some brown sweet coconut. Oh, that might be my favorite dessert. I love the outside because it's a thin pandan rice cake, and then the inside is just filled with a sweet toasted coconut filling, and what I like about it is this dessert is not too sweet. So far, breakfast has been great. I'm going to get a little bit more food, and I'll see you back at the room after I'm done. Now that I finished off breakfast, I'm going to be heading out to Little India just to explore and walk around a bit, since I've heard that Little India is another must-see neighborhood in Singapore. My first stop here in Little India is the famous Hindu temple. You do have to take your shoes off in order to go inside, because that's part of culture, and unfortunately I don't think I'll be able to film anything in there, but I'll let you know what my thoughts are afterwards. I just finished up here at the Hindu temple, and it's definitely something you have to see for yourself. The inside is full of altars as well as gold all over the place, so it's very lavish and elaborate. It was incredibly busy in there because everybody was doing their prayers, so definitely be careful when you visit and try not to get in anybody's way, since it definitely gets a little bit congested in there, but I'm telling you, it's definitely something you should see and experience at least once when you're here in Little India. Right behind me is Mustafa Centre, which is the largest department store in Little India. It is an absolute maze, and it's open 24 hours. I don't really plan on buying anything, but I just wanted to take a little look around. This is the entrance to Mustafa Centre, which is 6 stories and filled with over 300,000 items. I entered the first floor, where I first saw tons of different luxury watches. Then I decided to head up to the second floor. They are prepared with an endless amount of suitcases in case you buy too much of Mustafa and you need to take a whole nother 2 suitcases back home. How about light up fountains? Enough merlion statues for every single person in Singapore. They also have an endless amount of Indian snacks. If you want to stock up on Kit Kats, Mustafa's got your back. They also have luxury handbags. And that's all the time I had for Mustafa Centre. After finishing up at Mustafa Centre, I'll be heading off to lunch at the Banana Leaf Apolo, which is famous for their fish head curry. Finally made it here to the Banana Leaf Apollo, and the walk here is pretty brutal since this is the first really sunny day I've had in Singapore. It's my first time really experiencing the sun and the heat and a walk, and it definitely gets quite hot in Singapore. I ordered the fish head curry, which is their signature dish, and I wanted to give a little backstory about the Singapore fish head curry. Fish head curry is actually a Singaporean dish, not an Indian dish, and the way it started is Chinese customers were coming to Indian restaurants and they wanted a fish head in their curry, and just like that, it really took off because the fish head curry just became a hit with many different customers at a variety of restaurants. Before they brought out the fish curry, they brought out the plain naan I ordered, so I know I should be saving this for the curry, but I can't wait. I gotta give it at least a small little taste while it's still hot. Oh, the naan is delicious. It's very thin and crispy and chewy in the middle. And I know it's going to be great with that fish head curry, which actually just came out. This fish curry looks ridiculous. I mean, this is gigantic. I ordered the small size and they brought out a large fish head with a large bowl of curry sauce. The reason this restaurant is called the Banana Leaf Apollo is because you eat everything off a banana leaf. So I'm just going to go ahead and get some of the fish meat right here and place it on top of my banana leaf along with some rice. Here we go, my first bite of fish head curry. Oh, I definitely get why they're famous for their fish head curry. I mean, that is a big, meaty piece of fish head. There's so much flaky and tender meat around the fish head, and the flavor of the sauce is intense. I mean, it just hits you like freight train with a burning spice, like all good Indian food should be. I also got to try a little bit of the eyeball, which is actually one of the special parts of the fish head curry. Well, that's very nice. You definitely have to try the fish eyeball. You gotta be careful because you kind of have to eat around the center of the eyeball since it's hard, but the outside is just like a soft jelly, and it really just tastes like a concentrated fish stock. Wow, that was a delicious fish head curry. My stomach and mouth are still burning a little bit just because it was a bit too spicy for me. As long as you can handle your spice, I highly, highly recommend trying fish head curry in Singapore since it's one of Singapore's iconic dishes. I just got back to the room and changed, and now I'll be heading off to another afternoon tea. This time I'll be heading to the Raffles Hotel, which is the oldest and the most expensive hotel in Singapore. I was just seated here at the Raffles, and this is by far the most opulent and grand hotel I've ever stepped into. I mean, the looks of it looks more of like an 1800s mansion than a hotel. The afternoon tea experience starts out when they bring out this little tea tray, and this is all the different dry teas that they brew here, and you can just give them a little sample and smell the different teas. This one is the white peony. Oh, and it has a really sweet scent to it. It almost smells sugary, almost like the smell of white peaches. I just smelled a few more teas, but the white peony to me smells the best just because it smells very light and fruity. They just brought out the tray of food, and then they also brought out the tea, and what's really cool is they gave me this little canister of the tea, and then they set a timer for me to pour it so it's brewed perfectly. I'll start off with the savory, of course. This is the chicken and pesto sandwich. Oh, that is fantastic. I love the multi-grain bread and the little chew you get with that. And then the chicken pesto filling is so rich and flavorful. I mean, it just tastes like a very condensed and very aromatic and flavorful pesto sauce. And I love how the chicken is blended, so it's very smooth. Next, we have the brioche, which looks really nice and airy. Ooh, that is nice. I love the fluffy white brioche. And then in there, you have a mayo and crab mixture, which was a surprise because the crab has a very strong and flavorful briny taste. And speaking of flavorful, we have the smoked salmon. For me, in afternoon tea, smoked salmon is either a hit or a miss, and here at the Raffles, it's definitely a hit. And it's so soft and smooth and buttery and smoky, and there's no fishiness whatsoever. For my last savory item, I have the egg salad sandwich. The egg salad is not bad. I enjoy the fluffy white bread on the outside. The only thing is the egg filling on the inside is a little bit mild for me. I feel like it needs a little bite with some black pepper or some other seasoning. Now that I've finished my savory items, the tea is cooled down enough to taste. Well, the tea is very subtle and elegant. It starts off with an herbal taste, and then you do have a light white peach finish. They just came around with the scones and they had a savory and a sweet, but I just decided to go for the sweet, which is the raisin scone, and it also comes with clotted cream and strawberry jam. Alright, I just got the scone with a little bit of the strawberry jam. Oh, that is one of the best scones I've had in a really long time. It's so hot, it's moist, it's so buttery, and I love all the plump little raisins in there. And then the jam is even better because it's just like a strawberry and rose jam, and it's more of a jelly because it's completely smooth. Now for the sweet items, and they told me to go in a very specific order, so I'm starting off with the chocolate cake. Oh, that is delicious. I mean, the chocolate cake is a tad dry, but then you have the rich chocolate cream on top, and then you have a little circle of raspberry jelly, which really gives it so much more flavor. Next to try, we have the apricot dessert. Oh, that is amazing as well. That is like a apricot and apple filling on top of a thin and flaky pie crust. Then they said to try the strawberry dessert. Oh, I taste all the layers in there because this is a layered dessert. You have the soft pastry outside, and then you have some vanilla cream as well as strawberry jam, and then the juicy, crisp strawberries on top. Now we're getting to the very end. The second to last dessert is a sort of bread pudding. Oh, that one just might be the best dessert so far. It is very rich and sweet. It is just like a light bread, and then it's filled with lots of rich pistachio cream, which is so buttery and savory and sweet all at the same time. Finally, they said to end off with the rice pudding. Oh, that is magical as well. It tastes like a coconut milk-based rice pudding, so it's very heavy and coconutty, and then on top, you have a fresh pineapple jam with little juicy pieces of pineapple. This was a 5-star afternoon tea experience here in Singapore. Everything from the atmosphere to the food was top notch, and I'm telling you, if you want one afternoon tea in Singapore, this is definitely the place to do it here at the Raffles. Now I'm going to be heading off to dinner, and I'll be going to the restaurant that created the original famous Singaporean black pepper crab, and they're also pretty well known for their chili crab as well, which is another just signature Singaporean dish, so let's go. Here we are right in front of Long Beach UDMC, which is just minutes from Changi Airport, and is right next to the coast, so you can look out into the bay and see all the boats. I just got seated here on the second floor of the restaurant, and it is very chilly up here because they have the AC just blasting, so hopefully the chili crab keeps me warm. Oh, I am so excited. I cannot wait any longer because crab is one of my favorite foods. I know the black pepper crab will be delicious because that's their signature, and I'm also really excited to try the chili crab because that was one of the most famous dishes in Singapore. Oh, what a beautiful sight this is. 2 large crabs in front of me, both the black pepper crab and the chili crab. The black pepper crab already has a peppery and almost smoky and earthy smell to it, and the chili crab has this spicy, tomatoey and eggy scent. I gotta start off with this black pepper crab. I mean, this moment has been years in the making, so I've wanted to try this forever, and they also give you a little bit of sauce on the side, but I gotta try the mud crab on its own because it's already sauced up just a little, and I want to try to taste some of the natural flavor of the crab first. I must do this right. I gotta start off with a bite of the crab claw. Oh, that is one of the juiciest crabs I've ever had. It's just literally flowing with juices, and the black pepper sauce is very nice and flavorful. It's a little bit sweet, but then you get this really smoky and sort of earthy natural taste from the black pepper that's so pleasing, and you get a little bite at the end. Now I gotta try the black pepper crab with some more of that black pepper sauce, because I mean the black pepper sauce is a real highlight. Oh man, that black pepper sauce definitely leaves a burning sensation behind on your tongue. And honestly, I prefer the crab just without the extra sauce, but to me, it really just covers up the flavor of the crab, which is very clean, fresh, and extremely naturally sweet. So really all I want is just a slight coating, just to give it a little bit of aromatic flavor. But I don't really need a whole spoonful of sauce. What this would go good with is a little bit of steamed rice. Now for this chili crab, which just looks so crazy. I mean, this whole plate is literally bigger than my head, and there's so much sauce in here. I mean, just look at this thick gravy that's made with a whole bunch of eggs. I just got the perfect claw with this chili crab. I definitely improved my cracking skills, so I just got to give this a thick coating of all this delicious gravy sauce. Here we go, my first ever bite of Singaporean chili crab. Wow, that is fantastic. The first thing I taste is a light sweetness from the tomato. It's not overly heavy. Then you get the richness and substantialness from the eggs. And then you get that burning, fresh red chili flavor at the end. Oh man, this is delicious. But again, I don't think you need a lot of sauce. Just a little bit goes a long way. But I'm telling you, this is something you have to try in Singapore. Another signature thing that comes with Singaporean chili crab are these deep fried bread buns. And the reason is you don't want to waste any of this precious chili sauce. Oh my, that is so good. It just should be criminal. I mean, this is basically like a savory donut. Crispy, airy, and fluffy, not too oily, and dipped in a chili sauce. It's just like a sponge of flavor and juiciness. Wow, that was just a ridiculous meal. I mean, this is a seafood meal of a lifetime, and it's almost worth traveling halfway across the world just to enjoy this meal. If I'm being 100% honest, that is one of the best crab meals I've ever had, and it's probably the best flavored crab I've ever had in my entire life. I'm telling you, you gotta get both the black pepper crab and the chili crab, because it would be a crime to leave this legendary restaurant without ordering both crabs. Oh, what a day that was today. I mean, everything from exploring Little India in the morning to enjoying tea at the most expensive hotel in Singapore, and then finally just ending the night off with that outstanding seafood meal. Tomorrow will be my last day in Singapore, and I haven't fully planned out everything I'll be doing, but I do have one surprise at night. As always, I really hope you all enjoyed the video. Make sure if you did to give it a like, and also make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.